kicking off.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas.
That ultimate thing looked
We'll
like.
see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. Taking
Heat
on
up
a
the
team that ranks
defense.
in the top
I'm going to bring that
five in
offense out
this
tonight.
conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Red Raiders will kick it away first. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last two.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. And 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about that.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that figured out, and I look for this team to win today and climb up into those rankings.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Toss sweep right. He's loose. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the first down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature them, but you watch them on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football out there, and he makes the catch.
Creates a little room. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
When your run game's working like this early in the game, man, it makes everything so easy. And after big runs like that, watch for this offense to come back and attack some play action down the field.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. They go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. Breaks the tap, turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. It's complete to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Got enough space. Touchdown, Gators. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And right down the middle. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
The give is to Williams. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying play action. Dances away to buy time. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Here's the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Skips away from pressure. Turning on the Jets. There he goes. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give is to Williams. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. It's a running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Gets it out quickly. He is denied, and they will not be able to take the lead. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Defense looks as if it's coming. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. It's on target and complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end now in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. He's looking to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Moving. Keeping the eyes downfield. With the catch, it's Daniels. Still running at the 40. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Starts to scramble to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Direct snap. It's Bailey. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give
wide open spaces. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. Midway through the season, now staying in that top 25, staying relevant in the playoff discussion, that's a big deal. But what do they need to do in the second half of the schedule here?
Less attention to the number beside their name, more attention to what's still out there to be played for. There's the college football playoff, there's big bowl games. There's a lot out there still, but you've got to win. That's the key right now in the second half of the season, taking one game at a time and making sure you leave it all out on the field.
No doubt, because you don't know what's going to happen in the top 25 around you. You don't know who's going to lose. We've seen it now. More parity with transfer portal and NIL, more losses and upsets that you're like, that would never happen, and then you're right back in it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Williams. Buying some time as he moves left. He's in open space downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Virgil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bailey. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time when my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Gators in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Runs for the tackle. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Daniels. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Gators want to move quickly.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And the Gators are rolling down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Gators over here putting on a class, folks.
Plenty of time together.
Master class.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits
DJ Lagway going off on him.
Gets the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 16 over USC. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the option. Look out, he's got room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese. And they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to...
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll go with a direct snap. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now the play fake. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20, coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. From the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead.
25.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to say this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. On the snap, it's Williams. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
Nah, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yo, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Daniels. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Daniels. Got room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This is such
Yeah,
an
I got
interesting
157.
moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Yeah, and as a defense, you go one more stop, one more stop. It's 4th down. We're in the 2-minute situation. You know they're throwing the football. You get one more stop. You got the lead. You get the ball back, and this game is over.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Kick is good. The big leg delivers the winner. And they've regained the lead. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.